Mercy, you inherited an organization called NHIF.
Yes, Your Excellency.
With 1,000, how many workers, and how many workers do you have today?
Your Excellency, we inherited an organization that had close to 1,737 workers. Today, our establishment has 815 health workers who work at SHA. And Your Excellency, just because of that technology, we've been able to halve our workforce, but also additionally, Your Excellency, increase our claims processing. I think it is important for Kenyans to understand in any one single day, 24 hours, SHA receives about 26,000 claims. These are 26,000 Kenyans who've walked in and walked out of a health facility and a claim has been lodged at SHA. And because of the system and the digital components that have just been described, the SHA Claims Management Office that has 35 people. 35 people. They're able to go through 26,000 claims in a day and close to 1 million claims in a month. That's the efficiency we've gained.
We inherited an organization of 1,700 plus. We have taken close to 1,000 Kenyans back to public service to go and do something else. We have remained with 800 in SHA. So we have reduced by half the staff because of technology. And we are processing more claims than were being processed by. We transformed a whole ecosystem. You have heard what Antonia said. We had all manner of, challenges from that fellow called Mugo, who was not a doctor of any shade, but he was busy treating people in some clinic. Because of technology today, Mr. Mugo has no job. He cannot fake anything. From that all the way to the hospital we had in Kino that was doing surgeries, more surgeries than Kenyatta Hospital. Today, the gentleman in Kino has no business because the fake things he used to do is not possible anymore. Same thing to the fake claims we used to have. I said earlier, we used to have claims of people, somebody who has been amputated 7 times. And then you ask yourself, how many legs did this person have? That is no longer possible today. And we had some hospitals that had more accountants than health workers. You ask yourselves, what are accountants doing, more accountants doing in a hospital? Because it was a fraudulent claim-making enterprise more than they were hospitals. We've stopped all that. And that is the reason why this exercise has been a big battle. Those people who lost their schemes and enterprises, sponsored headlines, sponsored cases, because we were interfering with their business. But I can proudly stand here today and say, I talked about Lydia. I don't know whether Lydia is in the audience. Do we have Lydia in the audience? I talked about Lydia. Is she there? Ako hapa Lydia huyo? She's not here?
She's right
Ako wapi?
at the top there.
Lydia traveled from Matu today, Your Excellency, so she's right here with her mother. Yes.
With the mother?
Yes.
Mama ako hapa?
Yes. Guardian ako hapo.
Wapi mom? Oh, yuko pale. So, like the case of Lydia here, who developed a complication. Her mother had paid 7,000 shillings as her contribution to social health insurance fund. mama, hebu tueleze, mama yuko pale. Mama, habari? Habari yako mam?
Salama.
Very good. Unaitwa nani?
Mimi naitwa Naomi Mutendwa.
Naomi, wewe ndio mama wa Lydia? Very good. So, uliregister kwa SHA? Ukalipa pesa ngapi?
10,200.
10,200. Alafu mtoto ulimpeleka hospitali?
Nilimpeleka hospitali.
Akatibiwa?
Hapa Kenyatta akatibiwa, lakini nilipeleka Garissa nikaambiwa nimlete Kenyatta na akatibiwa na katoka vizuri.
Okay. I made a commitment that we are going to make sure that every mother, the question Mercy has asked me, every mother who gives birth, when they leave hospital, we are going to make sure that they have diapers. Right? That is a commitment that I must fulfill. Because we have already set the mechanism in place. We have already changed the way our Linda Jamii program operates. You remember, the Linda Mama program operated differently from the Linda Jamii. The Linda Mama focused on the mother and on delivery. Today, the Linda Jamii program focuses on the mother, focuses on the child, and focuses on the household. The numbers have changed. Linda Mama was 2,500 paid or refunded for public facilities, 3,500 for private facilities, 6,500 for cesarean section, 10,000 for private hospitals. We have changed that metrics. Today, from 2,500, we now pay 10,000 for all facilities, irrespective of whether they are private, public, or faith-based, for normal delivery. We have increased 4 times what was being paid. Number 2, for cesarean section, which was 5,500 in public facilities, 10,000 in private facilities, we have raised that up to 30,000 for all facilities. So we have equalized all the facilities, because a mother giving birth in a private facility is as good as a mother giving birth in a public facility or a faith-based facility. We have equalized that whole space. And because we have built now the ecosystem, just 2 weeks ago, you remember the gentleman who asked there and said about emergency, and that he told me that time in 2022, I think it was June, he told me government must operationalize the emergency facility, because too many people will lose their lives. Because in an emergency, if you go to a hospital, the first thing a hospital will ask you, who is going to pay the bill? And in the process of asking all those questions and finding out who will pay the bill, we lose lives, we lose people. That is why we went to Parliament, we passed the law. We now have an emergency, chronic, and critical illness fund that now funds emergencies. And 2-3 weeks ago, we launched that facility, which comes complete with an ambulance facility paid for, emergency service for the first 24 hours paid for, and beneficiaries don't have to be members of any insurance facility, including SHA. You don't have to be a member of SHA. So long as you are in an emergency, the government of Kenya, as was requested, as I was told in 2022, and I committed to do it, today I have discharged that responsibility. 2 weeks ago, we launched the facility, and we are moving.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned because at TSM, we bring you the truth straight to your eyes. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one.